What an opportunity for Bangladesh to get a series winner up against Sri Lanka in this final ODI, and a series decided tomorrow at Palekele. And Sri Lankan Palekele, normally we know that the biggest run festive batters can enjoy easily, scoring high pasting run, high scoring every time in Palekele. And 300 on the card would be tomorrow, most probably, if weather permits. So far, I know that weather may be disrupted tomorrow matches because the rainy weeks going on in Palekale. So, if weather permits, then Bangladesh have got the opportunity to get a series win this time, because they'll be the first time ever against Sri Lanka getting a series win in the home soil. I mean, Sri Lankan home soil. There will be very much positivity for Bangladeshi players, because as I mentioned, that many things positive for Bangladesh, because some key players they got in form. Two players, obviously, Tawhid Ridoy got a half century mark in last ODI. I mean, second one, and so the Parviz and Imon got a good start in last match. And another positive, that is, we see that Shamim Hussain, normally he was enforcer for middle order. His inclusion into the team as a middle order enforcer, but he proved himself as a part-time bowler. And what a spell he produced second ODI, 9 overs, only conceding 22 runs, even got a valuable wicket of Asalanka, Sri Lankan skipper. So these are the positivity for Bangladeshi players. And also we saw that Tanvir Islam, a marvelous spell even, and he is the genuine match winner for Bangladesh in second ODI, and got a fifer. Absolutely unplayable deliveries he produced for Sri Lankan batters. They were desperate up against Tanvir Islam. And if he does his duty, tomorrow will be the Bangladesh day. So Bangladesh can cleanse the series victory. And that's the vital opportunity for Bangladesh. On the other hand, Sri Lanka will try to take the revenge, because the inability to chase down 249, and they will definitely try to take revenge against Bangladesh, because the batters, so somehow some batters got a good dance, and even somebody started well in positive note, and then we threw the wickets away. Even Bangladeshi batters, top order Nazmus Shanto, we know the first and second ODI, and he got a good starter even, and he threw his wicket both the occasion safely. So he, as a classy batter, as a dependable batter, I'm talking about Nazmus Shanto in ODI format, and he should have played responsible innings. So not only a solitary performer, we do not need a solitary performer, one or two tomorrow matches. Everybody should perform well. So it can be Shanto's day, can be Shamim's day, even we need at least 5 or 6 batters' day tomorrow's day. Then bowlers, we need some couple of overs actually was too much expensive. In fact, 17 run considered a Mustafizur 1 over, and then we saw that another over, Tanvir Islam, very first over, when he was back into the action. I mean, the last ODI, he considered 17 runs, but he came back such a strong manner. So result, Bangladesh got the win, and absolutely it was a match of Sri Lanka. They leaked the match through Bangladesh. So if tomorrow the thing, Bangladesh day tomorrow, hopefully Bangladesh will have the series, have the decide on tomorrow day. So on the other hand, Sri Lankan bowling, if we talk about the very their formidable side in bowling, Mahestik Sana, Hasaranga, 2 spinners all time. They are dominating spinners up against any mightier, stronger team in cricketing nation, not only Bangladesh, that they can be vital for Sri Lankan, the spin duet whatsoever. On the other hand, Asita Fernando got 4 wickets whole in last match. He's also in good form. Even Asalanka produced some good overs in the middle with standard economy he bowled. So a lot of things to be added. As I mentioned, the Bangladesh Sri Lankan batting point of view this time, you can talk about Sri Lankan batting unit. Pathu Nisanka not in good form, but he's a high class batter, and unfortunately not could not score good runs against Bangladesh. If he is on song, then it would be a difficult condition for the Bangladeshi bowlers to stop him. So definitely Bangladeshi bowlers will try to stop him sooner rather than late in next match as well. Whatever Bangladeshi bowlers did in first two encounters. Then Kushal Mendis obviously showed a top level of performance, just 20 balls 50. He he gave Sri Lanka's side such a phenomenal position in the last ODI. Unfortunately, they could not get the match over the line against Bangladeshi spinners. In fact, Tanvir Islam snatched the game away for our nation, I mean Bangladesh. Then Asalanka as a captain, he's a very good batter. You know that Bangladeshi bowlers should keep an eye, at least 3-4 batters on Sri Lankan side, and even Kamindu Mendis and Liange also performed magnificently in the last match. Even he made them as closer in the last, and unfortunately they could not win. But fortunate for Bangladesh, rather fortunate it was really. And definitely Palekele, as I mentioned, that a festive June for the batters, and one of the best batting friendly track at Palekele. So Bangladesh obviously will play the better cricket because one concern thing is Mehdi Hasan Miraz as a captain, his contribution as an all-rounder, we have got neither with bat nor bowl. But he conceded plenty of runs without getting any wicket and also could not score healthy runs for the team. So obviously it will be can be Mehdi Hasan Miraz's day, because if you claim yourself as an all-rounder, you have to perform well, because these days we know that plenty of cricketers, they are performing well, especially some key players. We saw the Indian, some young stars, even they are just 4 or 5 years into the national side, like Mehdi Hasan Miraz, they're performing rather nicely. Even Shubman Gill, so got a couple of century, even close to 300 mark in an innings. So definitely we know the Rishabh Pant, how formidable he is. He slammed twins ton in a test match. But Bangladeshi batters, in fact, should do better tomorrow match. So hope Bangladesh will their best duty tomorrow, and we should perform much better manner so we can cleanse the victory. We can cleanse the series victory against Sri Lanka. That would be memorable for Bangladesh for long. And that's all for now. Crickline24.com.